New York vehicle explosion at Rainbow Bridge border crossing. 2 dead, sources. The FBI is investigating a vehicle explosion that occurred Wednesday at the Rainbow Bridge border crossing between the US and Canada. The vehicles were heading from the US to Canada and was going in the direction of the border officer building. All bridges were closed in the area and all government buildings were evacuated according to the sources. The incident was being treated as a possible attack. The explosion was so big and fierce that authorities first thought it was a terrorist attack. New Jersey gym teacher allegedly sexually assaulted her student over 4 years. A New Jersey gym teacher was jailed after a former student detailed their sexual relationship that spanned his high school career. Former Bridgewater Raritan High School teacher Lydia Pinto, 38, was charged November 8 with the first-degree aggravated sexual assault and 2 counts of second-degree sexual assault. She was arrested without incident. The Somerset County Prosecutor's Office launched an investigation into Pinto's conduct on October 16, after the Bridgewater Police Department received an anonymous email detailing Pinto's alleged relationship with the student. Hard-right firebrand Geert Wilders wins election in Netherlands, Dutch Donald Trump. Controversial Dutch politician Geert Wilders has won a massive victory in an election, positioning him to form the next ruling party and potentially become Netherlands' next prime minister. Wilders, 60, has long been likened to the Dutch Donald Trump for his brand of populist politics, but unlike the former US, he seemed destined to a lifetime in the opposition. An exit poll revealing his landslide appeared to take Wilders by surprise. In his first reaction, posted in a video on X, formerly Twitter, he spread his arms wide, put his face in his hands, and said simply, 35. The number of seats an exit poll forecast his Party for Freedom, or PVV, won in the 150-seat lower house of parliament. The only time Wilders came close to governing was when he supported the first coalition formed by Prime Minister Mark Rutte in 2010. But Wilders did not formally join the minority administration and brought it down after just 18 months in office, in a dispute over austerity measures. Since then, mainstream parties have shunned him. Rioters clash with police torch car after knife attack in Dublin. Protesters and rioters clashed with police officers and a police vehicle was set ablaze in Dublin, Ireland, Thursday evening after a knife attack that injured 5, including 3 children. According to Irish media outlet RTE, rioters attacked Gardaí, officer of the state police force Garda, and set a Garda vehicles on fire. The band unfolded on O'Connell Street and Parnell Square East, according to the outlet. Rioters were reported to have thrown fireworks and bottles at the officers. Authorities said more than 400 officers, including many in riot gear, were deployed to contain the unrest, which they blamed on a small group of thugs. A police cordon was established around the Irish Parliament building Leinster House, and officers from the Mounted Sport Unit were on nearby Grafton Street. Rioters set off flares and fireworks, while others grabbed chairs and stools outside bars and restaurants. Police vehicles and tram were damaged amid the chaos. A bus and car were also set on fire on city's O'Connell Bridge. Show windows were smashed and a Foot Locker store was looted. All public transport in the city, trams and buses, was suspended. The riots came hours after a knife attack outside a school in the heart of Dublin around 1:30 p.m. A 5-year-old girl was receiving emergency medical treatment in a hospital. Women and 2 other children were also injured. A 6-year-old girl sustained less serious injuries, and a boy was discharged from a hospital, officials said. Race to rescue 41 Indian workers trapped inside tunnel is delayed again. A frantic battle to rescue 41 construction workers trapped in a tunnel in northern India has faced fresh delays due to a problem with the drilling machine, with officials warning that the next 24 hours could be critical to their chances of survival. The workers have been trapped beneath a collapsed road tunnel in Uttarkashi district of India, Uttarakhand state, for 12 days after a portion of it collapsed due to a landslide. The platform on which the US-made auger machine has been mounted became destabilized after developing cracks, according to the Times of India. The 25-ton platform is being reinforced with concrete, with drilling expected to resume later on Friday.